What is going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the New York Giants franchise mode here in Madden 21. Obviously playing as the Giants today, taking on the Washington football team.
Today.
Without further ado, let's just get into this one. We're like 6-2, I think.
It's week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season.
All right.
What will the final 2 bring us?
And I believe Jabril Peppers is hurt this week, so we are using Julian Love in his place.
At the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they'll be led out by a man making a remarkable return to the football field. It is Alex
I feel pretty good. I want Alex to be under pressure.
Feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the
I think that's when this team struggles the most.
Right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again.
Oh, wide open, complete.
That was pretty rough.
And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards.
Man,
We had an idea that
was it really that long? That did not feel like a 50-yard pass.
We thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game, but they did so successfully. They've got to feel good about how things have started.
Unfortunate. We're gonna come back from this, though.
Right around the 23-yard
Bring a little bit of pressure here.
Gain of 6 there on first.
Second and 4 at the Giants' 23-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. And
all right, we're good.
Incomplete. Chris Conley, the
I'd like to bring pressure again.
And now it's third down.
Again, I don't think that this team does too well under pressure. Not a great O-line. Great defensive football team.
Man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
All right. And you make an errant throw like that, and you hold him to 3.
That time in pass coverage. Fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration
Just that easy.
there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both the
Oh my God, I got a piece of it again. Let's go, baby.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come
And obviously we're gonna start with a nice safe run.
There you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with
It's 7
coaches,
yards to start.
but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first.
That's a sick tackle right there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a
Yeah, we can go ahead and pass this one.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Good job, Slayton. We got it there.
And he will have a Giants first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there.
Good stuff.
3.
Go back to the
You're
run
facing a
here.
top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find
It's rough, dude.
to hold them under 20. Because to me,
His
that's
D-line's
a
good, man.
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has
All
to
right.
keep pace.
This is a make or break play, I think, right now.
Set up an interesting third and
Kind of
about
early
4
on.
to
Let's
go.
go actually with this pro
Saquon
flats here.
Barkley last year against Washington, he won many a fantasy league with his performance in Week 16.
Just as you draw it up, baby.
That was the third highest single
Get a little bit of
game total
separation
in
and put it right on a
last
dime.
season. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down. From the gun, Jones.
That's a pick. That's not a pick, but I almost died.
That's one he would have loved to
That's
hold
all right.
on to on this first drive. Instead,
I don't love Dante Pettis being kind of a guy here, but
throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Out to the right here.
That was bad.
Shepard. And he gets it down a yard or 2
I
shy
kind of
of
couldn't
the
decide
30
where to
before
throw
he's
it to.
out of bounds. They get 6.
It's a rough defense for sure.
4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
How would
Strong coverage
I
by
hate it.
Washington. And now
let's go for the field goal.
so 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
That's a good kick. That should make it for sure.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
Washington.
Perfect.
Nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for
We're
him.
fine. I'll kick a 48er.
I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, They made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Yeah, I feel great.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I think we might have to go back to some pressure situations here.
That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise.
Good tackle.
In the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick.
I think this is probably going to be a run.
Keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
33-yard line.
On second down.
Okay, I want to say that I had the hole and everything and definitely just missed hitting it.
After a pickup of only a yard.
I kind of think we want to run the same kind of defense again.
About those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess.
Unfortunate though.
A nice play defensively.
Who passes on 3rd and 1? What's wrong with you?
That was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done.
Good tackle, good tackle. There's your ball sheared, dude. Let's go.
The 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on
I'll go back to our
first
pressure.
down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith.
He throws it away. Dude, that's what I'm telling you. This is where we're gonna excel today.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Oh, I think he's there.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot.
They calling it 4th and 1.
He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington. 3-0.
I'll take it. This is the first time I've seen a punt in a long time.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sideline.
Did you get that out of bounds?
Take over 1st and 10.
Where are we at?
22-yard.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive.
Okay, keep that out.
You know, it's certainly a lot of football left
no,
to
keep
play.
that.
We're not into December yet. But
I have no
right
idea
now
what
where we
happened.
stand. They're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking.
I'll
to
take
be a
that.
threat come January.
I think I want to take a downfield shot.
Holiday shoppers, partner, are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right
All right,
now.
Golden.
What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division.
Oh, dude, he's got this.
Number 3, and
That's caught inside the 20. And he's
Let's freaking go, dude.
Washington territory before hitting
That's
the
so
turf.
much separation.
It's a big time play there for the G-Man.
Perfect.
62
G-Man.
yards.
Wayne Train.
They'll run with
Oh,
this.
no. Sorry, was that Elijah Penny?
Set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And he will take it on.
That easy.
For a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
It's it out, boys.
Touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Feels good, man.
Solid
That's a good player right
blocking
there.
on the
Good
offensive
drive.
line allowed him to
Like
get
10
in
seconds.
for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this will not be returned. It'll
Here's
come out to
charging.
25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
That was bad, dude. I really struggle with tackling, if you haven't noticed.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
I didn't want to call timeout.
His 4th touchdown.
I want to challenge.
And Washington.
I'd like to challenge. How do I do that? Fuck do you mean there's nothing to challenge?
A one-score game.
Thank you for the booth review.
And applause to the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
That's so far a catch. Can I see when he hits the ground, please? Okay, I guess they're saying he got it.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Oh, I thought I was going to get there.
Back within a field goal, it's 10-7 now.
Fuck, dude.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So
Take a bad kick.
Point game now as they send this one away.
We'll stay in the end zone.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted
That's a good one.
to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that time
God
you
damn it.
wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit. And make
I like when it shows how many tackles they've made this season in games that were simulated.
Uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. On second down, here's Barkley.
The fuck was that?
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
He's looking like a Slayton.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton.
Perfect.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And we're back to running the ball.
There on the third down conversion in Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. And now off to the races.
I mean, that's a nice one right there. It's pretty.
Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
All right, back to 10 points.
Good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now.
I don't know about this kid, dude.
Here to kick it away.
Oh, it's perfect.
Now a hit and a loose football.
What happened? David Mayo?
As that ball got away from
Yeah.
him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I
Dude,
felt
Pog.
his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week.
I'll just run the time down.
He didn't carry it over into the game.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They do get a yard there.
All right.
Only a yard. Leaves them with third and 9 looming.
Yeah, third and 9 is not great.
Remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah. Could run the slants.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores under pressure, and he'll go
Do love
down
being
back
sacked.
at the 26-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3
We'll take our field goal,
timeouts.
though.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Not a great kick, but it should be fine.
Gano's kick is good.
Perfect.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And again, we're kind of back where we want it.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10.
All right, let's focus here.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he overshot him there.
Perfect.
It's out of
Just what we like
bounds,
to see.
incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it.
He threw that
no one
5
was.
yards out of bounds.
Now maybe a
I'm
free
offsides.
here for Smith. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get
Sucks.
this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's all right.
So
We'll decline
offside's
it.
the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making.
Just keep running some time here.
He'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. He's going to go deep for Conley. And he is into the end
Fucking
zone
kidding me, dude?
for a Washington touchdown. Chris Conley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
I got a whole minute to
and
score
I'd hear
still.
9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Take a shot, I suppose,
Offense
here.
at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw.
He was like beat heavily.
Pass. That'll stop the clock.
But
here
I'll
with
do
just
another
about
one.
a minute to play in half number 1.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that
Take a
play,
timeout
they
there.
were unsuccessful.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Plenty of
Ball
time.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Ah, just keep eating it, right?
The one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He's going to let one fly for Tate. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
Perfect.
A big play there. Just
I got 1 shot to the end zone.
and even 60 yards.
Guess we're doing the
Line
quick
of scrimmage
slants.
once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And that's incomplete.
Run it again.
Stops with 10 seconds left.
I hate all these fucking plays. Let's do this mesh one. I don't know.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And
You got
that's
it.
Caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Easy, baby. Oh my God, what do you do? Just teleport.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Giants add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock.
Should've gone for
management
2
I've
there.
seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And
Got swarmed by 12
in
dudes.
pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
It got his man complete.
They call it a catch.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
I hate how they are like, oh, guess we're gonna get right back.
Behind us, and we
Oh.
are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. And he'll be
Right up to the
stopped
25,
where
basically.
He would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Nice little jumbo.
Second half begins with a run for Barkley. Yeah, he was
Dude,
able
that
to
run,
shed
it
one
felt like it
tackle,
had
but
something,
did not
but
get away from there.
it wasn't quite enough.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Get another big chunky yards here.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought
That felt
down
pretty
shy
good.
of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Yeah, wasting time.
It's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Second and 4. At the 40.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in.
That dude did like a flying jet into me.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the
Jesus,
rock.
I hate these tackles. They make me like uncomfortable.
3-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped close to the
Nose to the grindstone, pushing it, man.
12-yard line. 34.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And that's just a solid, good
Deion Lewis run here, maybe?
for 9 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that,
All right, I guess we're going with a Gallman run.
I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll be
Should be
inside
enough
the
for a
25
first.
now at the 24.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I do love just running the clock down.
In on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A draw play here. Lewis is shedding the tackle.
Holy shit, he died.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 14. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I love running the football, man. God, I love running
There,
the
and it
football.
sets him up 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
This looks so awful. Look at what the fuck is their defense?
They'll try and run forward with Barkley.
I should have just bounced around the side, honestly.
Set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he'll be stopped about a yard short.
We got 2 plays to get in here.
Pickup of about 3. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in.
He's
and
in.
this time he is in. Saquon Barkley. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11.
Oh, we're going for 2?
And the Giants
I'll take
are
it.
able to add on to their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Oh!
Drive that really increased their
Stop me at the inch line.
Felt very military to me.
Fuck.
Precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely
It's a
now
bad kick.
starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in
That's
the
a
3rd quarter.
perfect
Not
kick.
only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Got scared on that return.
He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes
All right,
they
this
throw
is
in
a good one. I like
play,
Jabal's
right?
sheer
One
positioning.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Perfect.
7
That's a good
yards to
tackle by
pick
me.
up there.
I finally did one.
Complete to Jeremy Sprinkle.
3 quarters in the books. We'll
Almost
return
there.
with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
I think they got to keep it.
The Giants have it. It's
What?
There are 2 words that we hear coaches
Holy
say all
shit,
the
let's go.
time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they
Bullshit.
They have it up in meeting rooms, right?
They
You see
said
the
that they
signs.
got to
They
keep
talk
it.
about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of
Fuck,
it.
dude.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Got a man, it's Gibson.
Dude, I don't like the flashing yellow sign in the background. It keeps making me think that there's a
You
flag.
got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
It's down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
The two missed tackles felt really bad.
First down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Let's go for like a. Let's be the guy that tries to stop it.
Second and 3. A run here for J.D. McKissick.
What happened?
Take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Can I see it again?
Washington. J.D. McKissick.
I thought I like ran right in the hole and he just kind of magnetized to the left of the screen.
The gap just a bit. Oh, they get to the football.
I caught a piece of it apparently. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Still a 13-point game.
PAT, they're ready to kick this one off.
Let's run it out.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. As you said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're heading.
He's got him in.
That felt so. That pass, knowing like, oh, it got to be a bullet pass. He's right in the center of the defense. Ooh.
A gain of 32
Loved
that
it.
time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Throwing Jones. He's going to let one.
Triple coverage, baby.
Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped.
Not really bad.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. His throw.
Pass interference?
Incomplete.
Fuck you.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it.
What do you think? QB scramble? I think we go QB scramble.
Manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
And a nice job there defensively.
All right.
The ground short of the first, right
I'm gonna go for it again.
two.
Fuck you.
Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going.
Did he just say Matt LaFleur?
From the gun, Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And down to the 19-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Incredible.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back.
Hang in there. All right, good 4 yards pass.
And they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
The 15-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle. And
Perfect.
they work
It's
this
the first
near
down.
the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's just run the ball.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And
He's in, boys.
For a Giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants
I'll run it.
able to
Fuck
grow
it. Why
that
not?
lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. And that
Bulldozes his way in, baby.
puts him just one shy.
All right, we now have double their points.
Single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
See if we can't get this ball back, shall we?
First and 10.
Out out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And able
Do we let them in and go for some more yards and
before
stuff?
being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I think he caught it.
Touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field.
He didn't
We'll have to see what
drop
this is
it.
about.
Holding?
Holding offense.
That's a killer.
What's up, guys? Get in there.
I kind of want to decline it.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Yeah, it's definitely that's a roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the
I did kill
conversation
him.
post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough
free
to
win, that's what I
analyze
take.
for 'em because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line,
All right, 3rd and 10, boys.
It's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he
Okay,
takes it
we're gonna have a minute to score all three timeouts.
Chris Conley.
Oh my God, look at him go. He's juking so hard, dude.
Afternoon. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
I forgot
You
about the
wonder
onside
what
kick.
onside kicks they're going to use, and in
Forgot.
what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So 2 scores down, time
I
down.
used a timeout because I forgot about the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew
dove.
they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave.
They called the
Did
timeout.
indeed. I think we're down to none. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I mean, let's just look at what do we have for medium pass. I like this sluggo
To
scene.
imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Over the middle to Smith.
What a play.
Now Washington going to use the
What a play.
second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds.
Just
left
see
to
what the
go in
playbook's
game.
got for us, right? Like, you get to see a whole lot in here. Yeah, tight end in, sure.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Catch made by Slayton. And down inside the 15, shot
I like
at
it.
10. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Jones on 1st down. And he will take
That's a
it on
free
in for a
touchdown.
Giant touchdown.
As easy as it gets.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And to
Well,
me,
boot kick.
that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
So now we go for the onside kick,
Sure,
right?
the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Let's just see what happens, shall we? I have no idea what's going to happen here.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. 4th quarter, they felt
Okay.
like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I have no idea.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 90.
It's a pick.
Going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Oh, baby, baby.
His guys will get the football back.
Nope, wait.
Now the Giants
We gotta heat it
use the
down.
second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining.
We're doing 2 Hail Mary passes. Although, I mean, it would help if the first one was caught. Just run like a forward vertical. I don't really care who we're throwing it to.
Here's Jones throwing on first down.
Oh my God, he's gonna catch it.
Go deep. And that's caught
Oh my God, he's
inside
getting in.
the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard
What the fuck,
line.
man?
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Jones will try and run with it.
He's in!
Get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
What the fuck,
This
dude?
thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And this one incomplete.
So dumb.
They went for the 2. They don't get it.
I guess we'll kick another onside kick.
3 seconds left, and barring a penalty, this next play should be our last. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
1 fucking second.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out.
I definitely had a
And here
chance
they
at
gave
that.
up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And a little bit of a consolation prize there.
Why, dude?
Winning the game, but they do get the score.
What the
0
fuck?
showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end
Whatever,
zone
man.
for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you
I
try
don't
to
know,
take
dude.
away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still,
70% completion, 2
Yeah, I'd
touchdowns,
say
358
points for
yards.
positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah.
It just-
It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any
Did
sense.
I have
to
400
me.
yards
I
total?
know that people have explained
did, right?
before, well, you got to play it all the way
Oh,
through.
easily.
Come on, this thing was done.
All right. Very dominant win. Slayton continued to get some threat points here. Dude's a monster. BJ Hill. Some more run stop support. And David Mayo, some run stop support. All right. And that's going to do it for this week. Do hope that you all enjoyed this episode of the New York Giants franchise mode Madden 21. Next time we come back, we'll be taking on Philly at home. Exciting. So I will see you all then. I forgot what the outro is. See you next time.